Okay, so welcome to day 2 of Natural Dreadlocks, even though it's a week old. I'm making this video like right after I made day 1 because I'm making up for the 6 days I didn't make videos about this topic, but hopefully you saw that video before you saw this one. So what I want to do in the first 6 days is kind of get more deep into the details I was talking about. So the first video I kind of said what my parents thought about dreadlocks. Let's talk about not cultural appropriation today. We might do that on the 3rd or 4th episode, which I'm probably also going to make today, possibly. But washing dreadlocks. So a lot of people think you can't wash dreadlocks. That's why people think dreadlocks are unhygienic. People think, well, you can't wash dreadlocks, right? Because they come apart. They only come apart if you literally wash them an hour after you make them. But if you wash them a week after you make them, or a week and a half, or 2 weeks, I wash them a week after I make them. Now I wash my hair once a week, which is not unhygienic at all. So that's fine. You can wash it a week after you make backcomb or twist and rip dreads. And if you get natural dreads, you can wash it whenever you want. So it's not that they're going to come apart if they're washed. And people think it's held together by dirt or something. But it's held together by knots. So it's simply uncombed hair. So some people think, well, when I tell them that it's not, that you don't have to make it dirty, they're like, well, I never said that. I'm just saying you're not supposed to make it wet, right? You're supposed to have it uncombed and not wet, and you can only use dry shampoo, right? Well, that's not true. You can still make it wet as long as you dry it as quickly as possible. Yeah, my hair's also pretty short for dreadlocks, but I want it to be at least to my shoulders. Yeah, I like long hair better. But anyway, back on topic. Now, other people say, have nothing against people with dreadlocks, and they think, oh, well, you can wash the outside, so the outside looks fine, but wouldn't the inside be dirty? So, overall, I mean, if you have dreadlocks, it doesn't really matter if the inside is dirty, because you could just, when you take it out, you could wash the inside. But they're like, how does it get to the inside? Well, it actually works like a sponge. You simply soak it, which makes the water go all the way through it, wettens the whole thing. And then you put soap with water, which makes the soap seep through. Then you rinse it with water thoroughly to make the soap go out, and then squeeze it while you're rinsing it to make even more soap go out with the water. And then once it's dry, while you're drying it, you kind of want to spend a lot of time doing things before you dry it with the hairdryer, because the hairdryer is not going to dry out the inside. You want to squeeze it to make it dry. You palm roll it too to get it to the tip. You kind of shake your hair like this. To get it to the tips of the dread. So you can wash dreads and they're not going to come apart and they can go to the tip. You can wash natural dreads, so that's all fine and dandy. So that's basically all I have to say about washing dreads. Next episode might be about damaging your hair, so let's talk about that next episode. Okay, see ya.